Don't worry, there's no sound just yet. We're just having some technical issues. I didn't expect being technical and all. We will be heading off, starting very shortly, and just getting everyone the new link. And I might as well explain while you're probably here listening. It's because I posted something in the chat about if you wanted to donate, and they went, "Oh, you're not allowed to ask for money." Oh. Okay, sorry. So fair dues. So that's why. Anyway, we'll be with you in a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, everyone. I was gonna do music and everything, and then the fact that we got booted for me writing something in the chat, I'm not gonna risk music right now. So I'll just do this really excitedly and full of energy and explain a little bit about what you're going to see tonight. So if you've seen ComedySportz before, you'll already know it's two teams. It's a red team and a blue team competing for your laughs. Now, this is a family-friendly show. The chat has been modified to blank out any rude words. So please don't put those in there. We won't appreciate it. But what we would appreciate is at the end of this, if you're like, that was great, I loved it, and you want to pay some of these fantastic people like this guy and these people here for giving up their time at their own houses, then feel free. I mean, we've set up a donation link. I'll talk about it rather than try and post it again, because we know that doesn't work. So yeah, it's competitive improvisation. Everything we do tonight is going to be made up. Some of it will probably work really well. This is the first time we've done this, so some of it may not quite work, and that's fine too. It's improvised. It'll be good fun either way. So it's without further ado, I'm going to introduce the teams to you. The first team member we have is John Cooper.
Hello.
Hello. There he is. And I'm going to now introduce from the blue team, it is Daryl Fishwick.
Yo.
There he is as well. And red team captain is Chris Tavner. Give us a wave, Chris. And the blue team captain is Sean Mason. Hi, Sean.
I don't think you've unmuted Chris or Sean.
I've just unmuted myself. There you go.
Oh, well,
yeah,
you took the power away from me. I'm horribly offended. I'm going to change my background. There we go. Fantastic. So now, ComedySportz is improvised, and we are trying to keep the improvised nature to this. So we will need your suggestions. I see lots of you in the chat already. I'll do some really quick shout outs. Hi, Jason. Hi, Jana. Hi, Gringa. Oh, that's an awesome name. Kim, Dave, Siobhan, Amy, Janet, Steve-O 76002 even. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Not Steve-O 76002.
That guy, I know, right? I can't believe he's watching. So the first thing we're going to do a little coin toss. So captains, Sean and Chris, you're going to play a little game of rock, paper, scissors for us, please. And if you can set yourselves up to do that. And after 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We've got, okay. So Sean has got, what is that, Sean?
This isn't a rock. This is me shaking my fist at everyone still going outside.
And Chris, what's that?
I'm the Emperor from the Star Wars films. Shooting that bit, he shoots like electricity out of his fingers.
At his own head.
Yeah.
At the Star Trek films.
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
Did I say Star Trek? I don't know.
Maybe. So, audience at home, you get to decide which do you think would win. Would it be the anger, shaking your fist at someone outside? Steve-O suggested Lizard Spark. I'd have probably gone that as well personally, but whatever. We'll do with that hand. Or is it the Star Wars Fingers man?
Oh, was Fingers Man?
I don't know. I can't remember the name of that character. Vote now. Just put stuff in the. Oh, hello, Ola. Put stuff in the chat there. Do you think it's going to be red or blue at this point? And we'll make a decision. Hello, Cat. Cat is online. A big fist, yes, but it's shaking the fist. We got blue, we got red, we got the word fist over and over again. It sounds like Sean. Yeah, pretty. We've got some red there, but it's mostly going to be Sean. So Sean, you won that. What head-to-head would you like to start with?
We would like to challenge the red team to a game of Word at a Time Express.
Fabulous. So, Word at a Time Express. Let's decide who we're going to have first. Let's have captain on captain to start with. So let's get from our audience. Let's have a title for a story that doesn't already exist. So obviously you've got books like 1984, or I can only think of really miserable books. New World, or
Sophie's Choice.
Sophie's Choice, there's another one. Or but a title from a book that you've not that doesn't exist. You've just made it up right now. I mean, I think that was a previous comment from a previous thing, Jennifer, but I do like it as a title. So if nothing else pops up very soon, then I will. These are all good. Oh, and by the way, the cast can't see anything in the chat. It's just me. Loving the Time of Coronavirus is a good title, but I think part of the reason we're all sat in different houses in all over the place is because of that. So, I like that. Oh, right. I think we're going to go with, they're all so good. The Triumph of Elephants. I think that's going to and there's too much coronavirus in that thread. The Triumph of Elephants is your story. And the way this is going to work, they can only say a word at a time of this story. It's going to go back and forth, back and forth. They're going to get a point for every one of those rounds that they win by not messing up or not forgetting a word or not saying a word that doesn't mean anything grammatically, etc. So, Chris and Sean, are you ready?
Yes.
Fabulous. Then you have got the story of the elephant. What was it again? The Triumph
of Elephants.
And let's have red team start. Off we go.
There
was
an
elephant.
He
was
terribly
big.
So
big
that
he
got
very
angry
with small
people.
Stop
doing
that
to
me,
you
tiny
person,
said
the
elephant.
Gerald
had
poked.
No, way too long there, Chris. Way too long. You got to get your pokes in early. It's the early days of Facebook. So let's bring in John Cooper from the red team, and let's continue. Let's go into chapter 2, I think. So this will be Sean and John. Chapter 2, we've just introduced Gerald, I guess. So let's hear more about Gerald.
Gerald
went
to
the
shops
to
purchase
some
pajamas.
He
loved
pajamas.
They
were
lovely
and
soft
and
big
and
fluffy.
John, that's just mean. So you're out. Let's get rid of John, and let's switch you out as well. I think, Sean. We'll get Daryl in to have a little game.
Yay.
I know, because I feel like we've not seen you yet, Daryl. So Daryl and Chris, then this is chapter 3. Currently, the blue team are on 2 points. They've won 2 rounds of that so far. So Chris, you got to step it up. So chapter 3, where are we going with this?
Bang!
The
Noise.
was
Loud.
and
Startling.
elephants
Ran.
in
Different.
directions
Causing.
havoc
And
triumph
they
were
victorious.
against
The
hunters,
those
darn
hunters.
unlike
The
gatherers
who
are
great.
and
Full
of
berries.
the
Gatherers.
liked
The
berries
and
porridge
for.
them.
However,
that doesn't make any sense grammatically from either of you. So I think we'll swap you both out for one final round. No one gets a point there. Sorry.
Okay, just comedy. Comedy got the point there.
Comedy wins. That's
yeah.
all. So one final round there from with Sean and John, and I'm going to throw something in from the chat. We'll get there, Jason. I'll tell you how to vote in a bit. Don't worry. I'm going to pinch something from another suggestion that we had earlier. I'm going to take. I'm going to take Chris Tavener for Pope. I don't know if I'm going to use that. The badger. I want you to include the bad badger in your last round, please. So the final chapter of the Triumphant Elephant and the badger needs to appear. Last round, up you go.
The
Bad
badger
hated
elephants.
because
They
stood
together
and
decided
to
invent
time
and
space.
visualizes.
So
They
started
building
big
giant
trebuchets
that
would
launch
tiny
tiny
mice
into
the
places
where
elephants,
gathered
causing
havoc.
among
The
elephants.
Gerald
Was
not
happy
with
the badgers.
Oh, it's 2 words, John. Oh, out you go. Out you go. So that's 3 points to the blue team. So
I assume the elephant was triumphant.
it happened in chapter 3.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
quite an early climax.
Quite an
Beat the hunters, Sean. Do you remember?
Well, at the end of that round, blue team were on 3, red team
Yep.
nothing. Just saying. So moving on to the second round, let's go. So blue team captain.
Hello.
Captain, hi. Can you tell us what you would now like to do?
We're gonna play a game of forward reverse.
Oh,
Fabulous. Then let's set the blue team up for that. Game of forward reverse. I'm going to get a suggestion from you guys first. All 77 of you, thank you so much for watching. It's really nice to see you out there. I need a suggestion of a non-geographical location. So, for example, all the places we can't go to right now, I guess, like a bar or Tesco's, all that sort of thing. And then I'll take one of those suggestions. And the way this game works, they're going to start going forwards. And then whenever I whistle, they'll have to go backwards and forwards and backwards. You'll get it. Hello, it's the friend you met once. Hi. Hello, friend I met once. So a non-geographical. This chat's amazing, guys. By the way, at the end of this show, you need to go back and read the chat.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Oh, we just lost 8 people, so maybe too soon. Oh, here we go. We got some good ones coming in now. I'm just going to go with that first one. I think keep them coming though. We'll probably use them again later. I think we'll go with circus tent. We're going to go with circus tent. So that's a suggestion from Philofur42. The game of forward reverse. I'm going to disappear. And blue team circus tent. Off you go.
Oh no! Oh, the clowns have got loose.
Oh no, they don't like the clowns getting loose. They're up on the trapeze. They can't. They're not trained on that trapeze.
No, and they're gonna fall.
Reverse.
They're gonna fall.
Oh no, they're up on that trapeze. They're not trained to be up on that trapeze.
Oh no, the clowns have got loose.
Forwards.
Oh no, the clowns have got loose.
Oh,
Reverse.
oh,
Oh no, the clowns have got loose.
Forwards.
Oh no, the clowns have got loose.
oh no, they're up on that trapeze. They're not trained to be up on that trapeze.
Oh no, they're gonna fall. No.
Uh-huh.
Quick, get him a tiny ambulance.
Reverse.
Quick, get him a tiny ambulance.
Uh-huh.
Forwards.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Reverse.
Uh-huh.
Forward.
Uh-huh.
quick, get him a tiny ambulance.
Oh, it's too late.
Oh,
It's
no.
too late.
Look, you'll have to get back into the ambulance, lads. All 10 of you.
Reverse.
You'll have to get back into the ambulance, lads. All 10 of you.
It's too late.
Quick, get a tiny ambulance.
Uh-huh.
No! It's going to fall.
Oh, they've got up on the trapeze. They're not trained to be up on that trapeze.
Oh no, the clowns have got loose.
There's a strange sound. I'm not quite sure what it is. It sounds like someone escaping.
I'm glad we've got everything locked down before the inspector comes round.
Forwards.
I'm glad we've got everything locked down before the inspector comes round.
There's a strange noise going on. It sounds like someone escaping.
Oh no, oh, no, the clowns have got loose.
Oh no, they're up on the trapeze. They're not trained to be up on that trapeze.
They're gonna fall. No.
Uh-huh.
All right, well done, blue team. That was a visual masterpiece. I'll never forget those horrific sights that you've put in my brain.
Well,
Yes, well done, blue team. Now, people out there, remember that. Like, we'll never forget it, because you will vote shortly as to which team you did think you did better. That was forward reversed by the blue team. Red team captain Chris.
Yeah.
What would you now like to play with your team?
Well, that was very good. We're going to take them on with a classic game of New Choice.
Yeah.
New choice. Fabulous. Okay, for this then, I need some more suggestions. Now, I could use some of the previous ones, I might do, but let's ask for some more. Let's have something beginning with the letter T that's not a cup of tea. Let's see what comes up there. And I'll explain the game as well while we're waiting for those. So the game of New Choice, very simple. We're going to start doing a scene. At any point, again, I can chip in, blow and whistle, and say New Choice. And they have to change what they just did or said. So if they said hello, I might tweet, and they might then have to say, goodbye or whatever. And I will pick one of those that I like. So someone's concerned about your arm, Sean. We'll just double check that you're okay during this break for the blue team. I think it's because it keeps disappearing. Loads of suggestions coming in here. Fantastic. Oh, of course, toilet roll. That's a contender. I do buy in bulk, so if anyone needs any, let me know. I do have quite a bit. Oh, these are all fantastic. Oh, trapdoor. What a show. Thomas the Tank Engine, what a show as well. Dare I? Do either of you know what terraforming is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I don't. So
I've been doing it today.
I look forward to this scene. So we're going to take the suggestion of terraforming. Thank you very much, everyone. There's some fantastic suggestions there. So the game of new choice, you're going to start. You got 3 minutes to do this game. Do it well. The blue team did really well there. And new choice, terraforming. Off you go.
Look, Dave, look, the Earth, it's a write-off. All right? So let's just start again. I suggest the moon.
Well, how are we going to terraform the moon? Like we can't just take we kind of just get Dave's van and get some scaffolding and tack it up there, can we? It's like
New choice.
We kind of just take some coconuts and take them up there.
New choice.
We kind of just get some lavender oil and take it up there.
Lavender oil is the base component in terraforming. Of course we can.
New choice.
It's the basic element in terraforming. So no, we can't because it's contraband. All right, we're going to have to smuggle it. You are going to have to smuggle it.
How am I going to smuggle lots of essential oils? Where would I hide them? In me socks.
I suggest you smear it all over your skin.
New choice.
I suggest you create a nice quiff in your hair with it.
New choice.
I
suggest you inject it into your eyeballs.
Oh, but I need me eyeballs for looking with.
New choice.
I need me eyeballs for preparatory engagements with the enemy.
New choice.
I need me eyeballs for lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna eat my own eyes.
Oh, of course, I forgot it's Eyeball Tuesday.
New choice. New choice.
It's Eyeball Wednesday.
New choice.
It's Eyeball Shrove Tuesday.
You can just go down the market and get some new ones and they'll just pop them in for you and everything's fine.
What an age we live in.
Yes. So, I mean, we can terraform, but we'll kind of do it tomorrow. It'll have to be a week next Tuesday.
Oh, but the moon will be shut.
New choice.
The moon is going to be put away and replaced with another planet to affect the tides.
New choice.
The moon will be ingested by the space lizards by then.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the space lizards. Well, we'll just have to go to Mars or Pluto or Jupiter instead. I'm sure it's fine there.
All right, maybe we could try Mars. Have you got the application?
I have. I've got the application and I've got the A to Z of how to get us there. You basically go up the M60 and turn left.
New choice.
You basically go down the M60 onto the M5 and then come off after Scunthorpe.
New choice.
You basically go down the way M5, M4, and then there's like a little track that takes you over the hills, and it's kind of like there's a secret tunnel that takes you to Ramsbottom.
Of course, I forgot it's part of Ramsbottom.
They're like connected under by a big tunnel network.
That's it, because he's inside the Earth, isn't it?
It is. It's like a teleportation device.
Even though it's bigger than the Earth, because since the Doctor arrived, we've been able to put bigger planets inside our planet.
That's correct. That's exactly how it works. So
we'll leave
it there because it's just gone really weird. So well done, Red Team.
Terraforming.
Hey, terraforming. That was definitely. Now we all know what it is for definite. For absolutely definite. All right, everyone back. So now you get to decide, everyone out there. Which team do you think did a better job? Was it the blue team or the red team? All I want you to do is write in the chat, blue or red. And then I'll kind of tally it up. I'm not going to lie, with 70 odd people voting, I'm probably just going to do a very good guess at what you're putting in there. So let's see blue and reds come up and we'll see who's won. And while we're waiting, I'm going to get everyone to do a little dance. Do a little dance. Do, 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 do. Again, I would play music, but I'm slightly worried this would cut off. So probably not going to.
Oh, look at my magic arm.
Got red, blue. Oh dear. Split, red. Oh, blue, blue, blue. Oh, we got a lot more blues. Oh, no, some more reds, more blues though. Yeah, more blues. A couple more reds, more blues. Oh, it's looking. It's looking
People like dead clowns, don't they?
Oof, it's pretty close, but it's looking like a blue team win, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
5 points to the blue team, meaning the blue team are now on 8 points.
Yeah.
Red team are on no points.
Just so you know, someone in the chat's definitely going to add it all up and find out if you're right. That's definitely going to happen.
To be fair, after I'd actually a couple more reds came in, but it was predominantly blue there. So
okay.
Blue team are winning. So blue team captain again.
Yes.
What would you like to play now? You get to play head.
We're going to play a game of Pecha Kucha.
Aha. Well, let's play head to head. Keep that in the bank.
Oh yeah. We'll play questions then.
Okay, questions. Great. So head to head of questions. Who would you like to go first on the blue team?
I will.
Okay, Daryl. See you in a bit. And red team captain. Who would you like to go first on the red team?
Well, why not? I'll have John start.
Okie dokie. So the game of questions, the way this game works, very simple. They're going to be asking questions. They can only ask questions, however. So if at any point, sorry, someone wrote red, but it flagged it as a potential rude word. So they can only ask questions. So I need someone to give me a question that they would like us to start off with. So any question at all that you might say during the day, and that'll be their starting point. We'll go from there. If at any point they don't say a question, they will be out and the other team will get a point at that point. So let's see. I've been told to go back later and count to be sure. Maybe I will. I probably won't. So let's see. A question, please. And then we can start the game of questions. Oh. Let's see. Oh, red. People are sad for red, just so you know, while we're waiting for these to come through. Sad for red.
Is the first question, how many red votes were there?
No. Oh, there's some really good ones coming through now. Wow. Oh, that's a really good question. Why are puffins called puffins? I don't know. I feel like that's going to be outside of our realm. Right. Okay. Let's take the very blatant Doctor Who reference there, which I'm sure will make both of these people very happy. And we're going to use the question, do you like fish fingers and custard?
Uh-huh.
And that'll start us off. So red team, I think that is a Doctor Who reference, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm that up. Yeah. So let's have red team start. Questions only. And if at any point you don't do a question, I will get rid of you. So here we go. Off you go.
Do you like fish fingers and custard?
Have you got any?
What do you think's in my cupboards?
Can I have some?
Do you think I'm gonna cook for you?
Do I need a spoon or a fork?
Have you got any cutlery with you?
Can I just use my hands?
Should I be making something now?
Can it be warm?
Have you ever had custard?
I'm going to get rid of Sean because it's creepy. Let's get Daryl back. That's the red team though, because Sean was creepy. So let's go back to whatever that was before Sean got creepy. I don't know. Can you remember, John?
Yes.
Okay, off you go.
Have you ever had custard warm?
Have you?
Are we talking about me?
Are we not?
Have you ever had custard warm?
Did you just ask me that?
Have I become forgetful all of a sudden?
Are we in like a time paradox?
Look around you. What can you see?
I am looking around.
Is that a time vortex?
That wasn't a question though, was it? See you later. Bye,
Bye, Daryl. I enjoyed the visuals though. So Sean comes back. John, you're doing pretty well there. You got 2 points for your team. So do you want to pass and let Chris have a go?
Yes, give us a go. Yeah.
All right, let's bring Chris in then. So I'm going to get one of the other questions that we got, and we'll use one of those to start the next bit. Some of these are...
I googled it, by the way. They're all called puffins because they're asthmatic.
Oh, okay. Jokes. So let's do this. Let's have... oh, hang on. I just did something wrong. Go away.
Oh, don't do wrong things.
I did it right. I fixed it. So next question, I've just dragged out of the things there, is what's wrong with your nose? And Chris, you can start.
What's wrong with your nose?
Is it big?
Can you see it on this mirror?
Can you bring it closer?
I don't think that's advisable. How about further away?
Are you a doctor?
Are you a big nose person?
Can you help me pop this big spot?
I don't think my arms are wide enough to get around each side. Should I get a friend to help?
What do you suggest?
Maybe put an ad. Have you got an account?
Tam, I'm going to call you out for just blatantly just adding questions on the end of sentences.
It was working so well.
That's a point. That's a point to the blue team there.
Yeah.
Okay, last round then. Do you want to put Daryl back in, or do you want to stay in, Sean?
I'll put Daryl back in.
Okay, last round. I'm going to get one more question that we had in there. Again, really, people think you're creepy, Sean. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. We have a very 9-year-old watching from the Netherlands. And thank you. And yeah, we got Puffin in. There we go. So how long were you in the water is our next question. Daryl, you can start. Off you go.
How long were you in water?
Do I look wet?
Do you look like a prune?
I haven't been. Do I look like I've been in water?
Do I look like an expert on wet things?
Has my skin gone wrinkly?
What do you think?
Have a look and tell me. What do you think?
Do you want to have a look in this mirror?
What mirror?
Is there not a mirror behind me?
I can't see a mirror. I think, is that not your twin?
Are you asking if my mirror is my twin?
Is there not two of you and one of them's just holding up an empty square?
Are you honestly asking me that?
Yes.
Okay, that's another point to the blue team, therefore rendering that entire round useless because it's 2-2 in that round. Let's bring everyone back. That's the end of that round. Well done, both teams. I mean,
holding up an empty square.
So currently the score is just over halfway through. No extra points for a random toy, Chris. Sorry. Is the blue team are now on 10 and the red team are on 2. So blue team, you're still very much in the lead. At this point, Sean, would you like to play or pass?
We'll play.
Okay, so red team, I'm going to let you go and sit and think for a minute about what you're going to do to kind of come back somehow. And our lovely audience, I would very much like some more suggestions. In a second. What are you playing, Sean?
Pecha Kucha.
Oh, we're playing Pecha Kucha. Well, apologies. There's no suggestions for this apart from one. And this is a suggestion I need from you. And that is, what would you like to see Sean and Daryl do a lecture on? What do you think they'd be really good at talking about? Or you can even be what you think they'd be really bad at. It's really up to you. Whatever you'd like them to talk about for about 2 minutes. So let's see. Bagpuss is a good suggestion.
Nice.
But I think that was just describing what they thought you were holding up there, Sean. Oh, wait, no, there was a bagpuss, was there? Sorry, it's gone away.
I think Tavna was holding a bagpuss.
I was holding up the teddy bear I've had since I was 4 years old.
Everyone's just writing bagpuss. Oh, wormholes, here we go. So, right, we've got a few. Oh, puffins is very popular suggestion.
We'll work them all in.
Let's see. Feminist studies, palmistry. Oh, these are all very good. Noses. I mean, we just did quite a bit about noses. Bratlets. I don't know what that is. Or bracelets. Things you find under the sofa. Oh, it's good as well. The history of colour blue. These are all very, very good. Toilet rolls are back. Of course, kilts. That's a good one as well.
Never went away.
It never did. Is that you, Tavner?
It is. You're not muted me.
Mute yourself.
Mute you.
Right. I think purely because the number of times this has been said, although someone has combined feminist bagpuss in a wormhole, I think we are going to have to go with puffins. We mentioned them briefly earlier, but we've not done a whole lot with them yet. So how this game works then is I'm going to go away. You're just going to hear my voice. And I'm going to share with you my computer screen. And I will do that now. Here we go. And on the computer screen is some random stills and video. Well, not video, sorry, actual images. This is part of the presentation now. So they're going to talk about puffins. They're going to have to incorporate any of these images into this presentation as if they were part of the presentation from the start. That's basically how this works. Starting with this rather strange image. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, then, Puffins, your lecture, please begin.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending lectures, even though the university has been closed. We are going to learn all about puffins today. And this first image, as you can see, is what happens when puffins get run over.
No.
Yes, that was the collective hands of the RSBB board after cleaning everything up. And then this is how many likes that picture got in the chat. I don't know why we posted it. We should have, the blood was on our hands metaphorically and physically, for posting that picture.
But everyone had a good laugh anyway. We'd never seen so many dead birds.
Well, we'd never seen that many dead birds until we went onto YouTube and searched for dead bird montage and then got the montage of all the dead birds.
Of course, a lot of what you will hear about puffins, particularly on social media, is fake news. Puffins are well known to live up to 75 years. To be better than penguins.
And also really good at having fun on a beach.
And in the library. You can see...
and also at restaurants. What you don't know is that all of these people are actually puffins.
Yes. Puffins were the first animals to create a LAN network. So
that is a lot of pistachio shells. Sorry.
So they could all work together in a ploy to take over.
Puffins are also notorious for ignoring their notifications. This puffin, who had an iPhone, neglected 129 emails, 3 messages, 5 YouTube notifications, 1 Facebook notification, and an Instagram one.
And then I had an idea. We should connect all of the puffins together to one network, making it much easier for us to study them. Particularly after it was our truck arriving on the island that had already killed so many specimens.
So we took to social media. We put a post out there and we said, "Puffin lovers, if you are
puffin lovers." You can see it was very popular with the hipsters, who were all enjoying it.
And so I let off a confetti cannon, just to really set the mood. Yeah, I did do it inside. It didn't say on it not to, so I did it inside.
And then we broke our phone screen.
And then we were like, it must be the place. We didn't know where to set up a base of operations, but then we decided this like isometric shape area was the best place to do it.
Remember, hashtag puffin lovers.
Yay! Well done, blue team.
I think we've learned.
I think we all learned a lot. I think a lot of people in the chat were quite disturbed.
About Sean being creepy again at the
They
start.
They were worried. They were worried about the puffins. Can you please let people know that the puffins are actually okay?
No puffins were actually hurt in that entirely improvised scene.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Okay, red team, you're back. So
Yes.
got quite a few points to make up. How are you going to do that?
And that was a very good game as well. I enjoyed that very much.
It was good.
Right, so we're going to play a guessing game to try and get some extra points.
Great.
And we want to play the game of Uber driver. And
Uber driver.
I will be guessing.
You'll be guessing. Okay, right. So you can't see the chat. So I'm going to ask the chat now to please give us some suggestions for this guessing game. So trust me, they can't see it. And I will also make sure he doesn't know what this is going to be in a second. I need from you lot, see the hashtag puffin lovers is trending already. I need from you lot, I need a job title. So this will be what the Uber driver it does other than just Uber driving. I also need something that this Uber driver hates, you know, that the good idea, Tab. John, you're the driver, yeah?
Yes, I'm the driver, yes.
So John's gonna hate something as well. He's gonna moan about something. And the last famous person that was in his cab, we need that as well. So there's 3 different things. We need a job title, something that people hate, and famous people. And by hate, I don't mean like be really mean or anything, but there we go. They're all coming in and they're all fabulous once again.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna take. Right. Okay. Great. I was just about to say it out loud, then I realized that to do that. Okay. Right. Yeah. Though. Now this next bit is the bit that might look messy, but we'll see how we do. Oh, so good. I just want to shout them all out loud.
Don't do that.
But I'm not gonna because it'll ruin the game. Okay. I'm gonna take one that I feel like if there's younger people watching, they might not know who this is.
Oh,
right,
crikey. Okay.
I got them now. Thank you, everyone. They're fantastic. So now, in fact, you know what I'll do? I just realized I should do this. I will write in the chat what I've taken.
Directly to me, not to everyone.
Just to everyone who's watching, and then I'll show it you.
All right, okay.
Just so people know what this piece of paper says if they can't read it. And then there we go. That's what we've taken. And here we go. John, right, Chris, you're not looking now. Let's see if we can do this without it disappearing. This is the challenge.
It's totally disappearing.
I know. I'm trying to.
Okay, right. See the last one.
You got that last one?
Yeah. And the second one, okay, yeah. Okay, so that, and yeah.
The
Okay.
downside of that. Okay, right. So you have 3 minutes to get Chris
off now.
Thing. You can take that off now, Chris. But you only get 3 minutes to try and guess those 3 things. So the game of Uber driver. I've never been an Uber driver. Off you go.
Honk honk.
Oh, hi mate. Hiya. Oh, thanks.
Hi, all right.
I'm looking forward to going out to nowhere.
Yeah, well, I can take you anywhere you need these days. It's quite quiet, but where do you want to go?
Just round the block 20 times with the windows open.
That's a clever suggestion. You're a clever fella, aren't you? Going around the block 20 times.
Yeah, what about you? Do you do this all the time? You have another job or?
Oh, this is dead easy. This driving an Uber. It's not rocket science, you know. Are you a rocket scientist? No, I'm not. No, when I'm not doing this, this is me relaxation time. I do something that's quite intense when I'm not doing this. Yes. And when I'm not watching Hannibal Lecter films about what he does at the end of the Hannibal.
All right, you're not going to start telling me about your mother, are you?
No, it's
You're not a
not.
psychologist, psychiatrist.
Oh.
No, I think I've led you astray there. It's but you look like
Are you a cannibal?
No, I'm not a cannibal. I'm not a cannibal, but I do.
2 minutes.
I do a little bit of. I do open people up, if that's what you mean.
Are you a surgeon? Are you a brain surgeon?
Hey.
I am.
Yep.
That's what I do when I'm not doing this. But
1 point.
yes, you're not peckish, are you?
Oh, a little bit actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit peckish as well. So I've got what have I got? Oh, I've not got anything. Sorry. I usually have snacks in my car, but I took them out because they made us angry.
Oh, you got angry at snacks. You're a crisp hater.
No, I love crisps, me. I love crisps. It's I'm even though I'm a brain surgeon, I'm not a poor man because I'm a brain surgeon. I'm quite wealthy, really. As I say, this is just what I do. When I'm not drinking coffee and I'm not poor.
When you're not drinking coffee and you're not poor. Oh, I mean, I've always been a fan of rich tea biscuits.
Well done.
Nice.
You got 45 seconds left.
You'll never guess. You'll never guess who was in my car the other day.
Tell me.
Well, he tried just to pay for himself, but there was 2 people technically because he came in with his
conjoined twin,
with his menagerie, or should I say, with his illegal pet that he had with him. That I had to say no. I said you paying for 2 there. I said I don't care what you're saying.
Is this a dead singer that's been the subject of various documentaries recently?
No.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought you talked about the monkey he had. No, somebody who had an animal. He's an illegal animal.
No, well, I tell you, basically, he kept us waiting for ages, and eventually I had to knock on his door, and he said, "Is there somebody at the door?" And he said that again and again and again.
10 seconds.
It's really irritating.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door.
Yep.
I don't know.
There's somebody at the
5
door.
seconds.
He tried to get on the roof of me van and fix the aerial, but that didn't work.
Oh, Chris. I feel like you were close.
Do you?
Well, maybe you're too young. I don't know. Maybe it's literally just me and John who get this.
I got it. I had a coughing fit. I got it.
You had a coughing fit.
Somebody at the door.
Yes.
I can just think of Matt Berry in the IT crowd singing it. I can't remember what it was actual reference to.
No, well, I think we're going to have to tell him, aren't we?
No, give us 2 more seconds.
2 seconds. Go.
Yeah. Comedy Lounge.
2 seconds. You got to use your seconds well. No, Chris, don't know.
I heard Comedy Lounge.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that.
Yeah.
I said Pink Windmill in my two.
Oh! Is it Rod Hull?
It is Rod Hull.
I remember that. I just don't remember that very specific thing.
Oh well.
That's what you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Right. I'll give you that point because you were very far behind. So you're now on 5 points, red team. Well done. Let's bring the blue team back. We're going to get you to vote again, people in our lovely chat. People were shouting in the chat the whole time. They were saying Pink Windmill. That's exactly where I'd have gone as well. So
points.
It's gone quite dark tonight, I think. So currently there are 5 points to the red team, 10 points to the blue team, but one team can get another 5 points. Petra Kuchar was very good for the blue team, but so was
Uber driver.
Suck efforts.
So please vote now. Do you want red team or blue team to get 5 points? Off you go, and everyone dance. Red's coming in. Lots of reds. Lots of reds. I see reds. I see a lot of reds. There's sort of blues in there too. But
sounds like it's red.
Ben Hodge is voting 4 times to a red. Oh, it's definitely a red runaway, even with
it
to abuse the voting system there, Ben. So that means the scores going into our last round are 10 all. So it's even Stevens. It's a nice hat.
Yes.
So going into our last round, then red team captain, you won resoundingly. To be honest, a lot of red shout outs there.
It sounds like we've been winning all night.
It did not. Yeah, you get to choose the last game. It's a walk forward game. What would you like to play?
Well, I would like to challenge the blue team to one of my favourite walk forward games, 185.
Okay, great. So the way this works, I need some suggestions from our why is that not working? Just someone on the blue team just speak.
Hello.
That's fine. It's just not me. I don't mind. So the way it's going to work, from our chat section, I would like a lot of job titles, please. Sorry. Well, while we're getting these, I guess you could bring Bagpuss back. There's been a request if you want to bring Bagpuss back.
Yeah.
And if you could
My Marvel stuff.
job titles, please, that'd be fantastic. And we're going to use them in this joke format. 185 job titles, walk into a bar. Bartender says, I cannot serve 185 job titles, and punchline. And then every time I will have to deem them funny, really, because I'm not going to be able to hear you guys. I'll give them a point. If it's awful, I won't. And it's point for point for this. So it's anyone's game at this point. It's 10-all. The last 50 minutes were pointless, almost literally, for the red team anyway. So here we go. Loads of things coming through. Just to get us started, because we're nearly out of time anyway. So let's go prison guard, and I'll come back to this in a minute. So keep them coming. That's great chat. Prison guard, off you go.
185 prison guards walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve 185 prison guards. And the prison guards say, why not? And then they respond, because there's a lockdown.
Yeah, go on.
185 prison guards walk into a bar and the barman says, I can't serve you. And the prison guard says, well, why not? And the barman says, because last time you were in here, you ordered porridge.
Nice. Is that it? I guess so. Right, I'll go back to my... I might use that one later, Joe Brady. Let's have locksmith. 185 locksmiths.
185 locksmiths walk into a bar and the barber says, get out, you idiots. Went, hey, we're not idiots. We went to Yale.
Nice.
185 locksmiths went into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve 185 locksmiths. And the locksmiths say, why not? And they say, last time you were in here, you all drank too much and keeled over. Keyholed over.
Yep, that was clever.
185 locksmiths come to a bar on karaoke night, and the barman says, I'm not serving you because you all sing out of key.
Yeah.
185 locksmiths walk into a bar, the barman says, I can't serve you, I've run out of beer, and the locksmiths go, oh, don't fob us off.
185 locksmiths walk into a bar and the barman says, I can't serve you. And the locksmiths go, why not? And the barman says, because last time you ran away with all the barrels.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Cleverer than funny.
All right, I'm jumping back to the chat. Loads of stuff here. We've got refuge collector. Someone else has put bin man. Similar. So we'll go with that. Refuge collector.
185 refuge collectors walk into a bar and order whiskies, and the barman says, no, it's only beers today. It's whiskies 2 weeks on Wednesday.
185 refuge collectors walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve 185 refuge collectors. And the refuge collectors are like, why not? And the bartender says, because last time you were here, you trashed the place.
Hey. Daryl disappears. All right, let me get another one. We got loads in here. Oof, that's some close.
185 refuse collectors walk into a bar. The barman's, I can't serve you because last time you were here, I trashed the place. And then the refuse collectors were, we've already heard that one, goes, I know, I recycle.
All right. I just had one and now I've just come back and I forgot what it was. It was good. Chef. We're going to go with chef. 185 chefs.
185 chefs walk into a bar. The barman says, I can't serve 185 chefs. And then the bar says, well, that sounds like discrimination. So we're going to sue. Sue chefs.
Okay.
185 chefs walk into a bar. The broth was awful.
I get it.
Thanks, Daryl. Thanks.
Too many chefs spoil
Too
the
many
broth.
chefs. They did.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm going to
Yeah.
give you 2 for that, actually. I'm going to give you 2.
What? Well, I get a point for explaining it to you then.
Sure. Okay. You get that. All right, I'm going to do one more. Make it good. The scores are very close. Here we go. Oh, gamer. Gamer's a good one. I don't think we've ever had that. Gamer. 185 gamers. Off we go.
185 gamers walk into a bar and the barman says, I can't serve you. And the gamers go, why not? And the barman says, because last time you were in, you couldn't pay us for a fortnight.
Oh, I feel like that needs to be the end. Good. Yay. I know Daryl sounded disappointed, but yeah.
No, it was good. It was good. I liked
It was a good one to end on. Okay.
Off some steam.
You what?
That was another gaming joke.
A steam. Yeah, letting off steam. Okay, so I'm going to let people know in a minute what the scores were. They were very close, but one team has indeed won. Before I do that, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. We've had between 60 and 75 people through this whole thing. We massively appreciate it. It's keeping us happy in our own homes. Funnily, every single person in this show tonight is in Salford and within walking distance of each other, but hasn't seen each other for over a week. Bar me and Sean, who, spoilers, live with each other, but he's upstairs right now. So thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. You did get a boo for the Fortnite joke, sorry, but I deemed it as good enough. Sorry,
I
Jim.
don't care.
I had a PUBG joke, but it's all right.
So I wasn't allowed to put it in the chat. This is why we had to get a different link at last second, because I put in the chat, hey, we're doing this for free, but if you want to donate to us, we'd absolutely love that, because you know, this is, especially some of these guys up there, this is their job. And I'd love to be able to give them some money for tonight. If not, if you can't give us anything and don't want to, that is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. But if you do want to donate some money, we've got a link on the Facebook event, which you might have got here from. So please, find us on the Facebook event and just click that link, and it just comes in donations of £5. So it would be absolutely fantastic if you could give us a little bit of money, and we hope to continue doing these. It's been really fun. So our next show is Monday at 12:30 in the afternoon. Same show, different people, different games. And the idea with that is, if you're now homeschooling and you want to break for an hour, then you're very welcome to just, that's the best way to describe it. And we'll do a show for an hour in the middle of the day. So Monday, 12:30, same thing. There's an event on Facebook and we'll put out a link. If you don't want to mess about with Facebook and you're mostly just a YouTube person, then if you subscribe, I'll continue.
Saying it's streaming live now on the.
No, well, anyway, I'll put a note in here as to who. Oh, we're back. I don't know what happened there. We're back. So here we go. Who won? It was very, very close. We'll put our hands up and we're going to do some drumming. Here we go. So some drumming, and we're going to see who won. The blue team ended the match on 17 points. That was pretty good. The red team ended the match on 18 points. It was a red team win.
No!
The red team came all the way from the back, all the way to win. So very well done, red team. Please, in your own homes, give it up for the Bagpuss again, your losing team. That would be Daryl Fishwick. Your winning team, that was John Cooper.
Hello, Roadrunners and people, goodbye.
Your losing team captain, Sean Mason.
Bye.
Your winning team captain with added Bagpuss, Chris Tavener.
Bye.
Adorable. And
I know.
it'd be lovely to see you again. Do subscribe to our YouTube and get on our Facebook events, and we'd love to see you again. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Have a fantastic evening and a good Sunday tomorrow. All the best. Bye.